What's up, guys? WWE Fan Talk Show here. Today I am bringing you guys a batch of customs I did for Seth Rollins. Now, these are not completed customs just because I'm not that great at like small work, you know, like the small detailed lines and stuff. I need to get better paint brushes or thinner paint brushes for that. So I did the best I could with these customs. These are two of my favorite Seth Rollins attires, especially the Bears attire. If you guys were wondering, the Bears one is this one just because those are the NFL football team, the Bears colors. So pretty cool. We're going to start off with the Summerslam 2018 Seth Rollins. Now, this is pretty good work. The lining and stuff isn't the greatest. It could be a little bit smaller. But, you know, I haven't been doing customizing for a while. As you can see, the belt, there is a little bit of, like, I don't know. It's just not a straight line. I could definitely work on that. But it doesn't look bad. If that, I mean, that's what I'm trying to say, is it doesn't look bad. If you guys were wondering, I did use a Seth Rollins from the 3-pack from the, I think it's Epic Moments 3-pack. Yes, that's Seth Rollins for this one. So what I did is I used some Citadel paint. That is the paint I recommend. That is the paint I use, and that is the paint a lot of customizers do use. And as you can see, the gold came out pretty well. I forget what the name of the gold, but it's perfect. You could just go on Amazon and pick it up for like $4. A decent size amount of paint. So pretty cool. I know a lot of customizers did add the gems, but I didn't add the gems just because I thought it kind of looked goofy, you know. I mean, of course on the Seth Rollins it looked perfect just because this is supposed to be in the Infinity Gauntlet. But when customizers did it, they added these big stones on it and just didn't look right. So I just didn't add it. I also didn't add the SR logo right here just because I don't know. I thought it looked cooler just with the gold kick pad itself. And then we do have the basic black kick pad. And then we have the black knee pad, and then we have some more lining work. Overall, just a pretty cool custom. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorites and probably one of my best ones. I do need to work on the lining and that kind of stuff. I can always fix that up. And then my latest one, this is my latest Seth Rollins Custom. It is the Royal Rumble 2019 Seth Rollins. And the reason why I did this one is just because I was there to witness it. And I'm like, every time I go to a WWE event, I'm excited to see what new gears are there, what new gears are going to come out, because I'm there to see him. And I could say I was there to see his gear revealed. So the gear he wore there was the Bears-inspired colors, Seth Rollins gear. Pretty cool, because I think this is Seth Rollins' favorite football team, so I think that's clever that he wore this. As you can see, there is the SR logo. I did the best I could from a distance. It looks pretty good. This is a top pick Seth Rollins. I did get it on Amazon. But yeah, it's a top pick Seth Rollins, and I tried my best I could. I mean, from a distance, it looks pretty good. I didn't add the blue on the insides and stuff. I just created it all orange. So I guess you could say this is my version of his gear. Again, the blue is a little bit lighter than it should be. I did go with a lighter blue. And then the sides right there, we have some more lining work. The kick pads did turn out pretty good now that I look at them. At first, I was kind of iffy about them, but I think it looks pretty clean and pretty good. I did leave the gauntlets just basic black because he just did wear the black, what do you call them? The black wrist tape or wrist gauntlets or whatever you want to call them. There's the back. Pretty cool. I know on the back of the kick pads he did have orange. I just left it blue, and then I did not do the belt. So I'm just gonna leave it like this just because I think it looks good the way it does, and you guys might not get it, but that's just my best work. So there we have that. There is always room for improvement. So there are my Seth Rollins costumes. Leave it in the comments down below what you think of these ones and if I should keep doing the customs. And then this is also an unboxing because right here we have an Amazon package. I did really want to order this just because of the Jeff Hardy head scan. Very good Jeff Hardy head scan. And this is one of the greatest ladder matches of all time. What WrestleMania was this? Was it WrestleMania 19 or 17? I can't remember. But it is when Jeff Hardy, or the Hardy Boys, went up against Edge and Christian, as well as the Dudley Boys in a ladder match for the Tag Team Championships. It's not going to fit in the angle that well, but let's try. Oh my gosh, this is a big box. Alright, taking this out, moving the box out of the way. Here we have the WrestleMania 35 2-pack of Jeff Hardy and Edge. This is the famous moment when Jeff Hardy got speared off the top of the, or when he was hanging onto the belts by Edge. So there is some inaccuracies with these, but I'll get into that once we do the video review. Then we have Edge, we have freaking Jeff Hardy. The box it looks to be a little bit damaged. Yeah, it is a lot damaged, so yeah, even the sides. But, you know, I'm not going to keep this mock, so yeah, there's that. Then we have the other guys in the set. We have Seth Rollins and The Miz, Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles, and then Edge and Jeff Hardy. So let's get this guy cracked open, ripping it out. Alright, now let's get the Edge out first. Alright, so getting out Edge. Looks pretty cool. Pretty cool purple. The first thing I'm noticing, though, is that I feel like they painted this part of the tights, because it's a separate body piece compared to the legs. I feel like they painted it like a lighter purple, or maybe like tan first. I'm not sure, just because it looks a lot lighter compared to the legs version. So I'm not quite sure what they did there, but the designs do look pretty good on this Edge. It is pretty clean, pretty nice looking Edge. Again, basics are always cool for me. I always like basics. The only thing I don't like about them is that the articulation just kind of sucks. But, you know, the cool thing about basics is that you always get, like, kind of rare head scans that you might not always get on elites. Then we have the Edge kick pads looking pretty cool. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about for the articulation, there used to be a bicep swivel right here, and there used to be ankle articulation. But, again, one of my gripes with these Edge figures is that the legs are just so close together that you can't, I don't know, there's just no room. Like, it's ridiculous. It is a cool Edge figure, though. You can use this, use the head scan and everything else for your elites. Not the arms, though. I mean, you can swap out the elbow pads now, but that's pretty much it when it comes to basics now. Then we got the Jeff Hardy, and this is the reason why I got the set, is for the head scan right here. I think that head scan's absolutely clean. But yeah, pretty cool. I do feel like the red is a teensy bit off compared to what he had at WrestleMania. I think that's where he had this attire. I think it's a little off, but it still looks just like Jeff Hardy. It looks pretty cool. It's perfect for a throwback Jeff Hardy. One of the inaccuracies is that he was wearing kind of like a lined see-through shirt. So I mean, the gear is pretty much accurate. The gear's pretty much accurate. Except for the arms were covered more, but you could see through these, but Mattel did the best they could, and I respect that. But overall, still pretty cool Jeff Hardy. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this as a basic or if I'm going to head swap this onto another Jeff Hardy that I have, just because I really like this head scan a lot. Pretty cool. I might just leave it as a basic just because I like the look of this figure itself, but still very, very cool Jeff Hardy. Then we also have the Edge, and there we have it, guys. And if you guys remember, he was on top of the ladder, and then boom, spear, and you freaking saw Jeff Hardy like whip his head. And I didn't even know, guys. That was ridiculous. If you guys want to go look at that, it's going to inspire you to get these figures, because I took one look at it and I'm like, I need this battle pack because it is one of my favorite WWE or WWF moments. So there is the video review / customs revealing. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment down below if you want to see more customs, more unboxings of battle packs and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to go to Ringside Collectibles and use discount code Tanner, TANNER, all caps, to save 10% at checkout. Thanks for watching, guys. WWE Fan Talk Show.